Thank you for tuning in today to Best of Guide TV, where we bring the best of the city to you. We are so excited to share with you today the founder of La Madeleine French Bakery and Cafe, Mr. Patrick Esquerre. How are you doing today, Mr. Patrick?
Thank you very much. Okay, I'm doing very well. Whenever I can talk about La Madeleine, I'm doing extremely well.
Yes, isn't that so much fun?
Yes.
So, Patrick, who is the team behind the growth of La Madeleine today?
Okay, so La Madeleine now is owned by a gentleman called Mr. Leduf, or the Group Leduf. They are French, and they are from Rennes, which is in Brittany, France, and they are wonderful people, with the food that deliver. They have something like 2,000 plus restaurants in the world. Wow. So the gentlemen, they know what they're talking about. And they are wonderful, and this is great because they keep the French traditions. So that's what is very important, because La Madeleine is authentic. By the way, that's what Stanley Marcus told me. Patrick, if it is an authentic French country bakery near SMU, going to be a winner. That was for the first one. And this is what it was. This is still the business plan that La Madeleine has. Okay, authentic French and country, because this is homey. This is where people feel good about this location or being there, which is what it is. Okay, but so that's something that in fact going to continue the French tradition, with La Madeleine.
One of the biggest challenges of anybody running a restaurant is, how do we keep our people? What is it? Is it the culture? What is it? What is it that truly keeps the people who want to stay with us, meaning the restaurants or any businesses? What is your secret, sir?
There is no secret. It's just very simple. It's the basics in life, okay? It's, once again, I go back to love. So when you create a family, okay, the family is they're all tied together, with love, with affection, we're here to help each other. We feel good because the pH is wonderful and all this. So this is what I had no choice. When I started this, I didn't know anything about. I knew about food because my what I call my mothers, with my women, which is my mother, my grandmother, my aunts, and all. They cook like queens. So my palate was very developed on this, but I didn't know how to cook. Okay. So the question was, okay, at that time, when I put this family together, I said, okay, is it going to be something different? So then I had no choice. And I said, okay, it's going to be a family. And then we invited everybody to join as a family. And then as a family, so sometimes you have, a little argument, sometimes you have a little thing, which is normal. But I mean, you are close together. You're helping each other. You feel good about it. So this is what we did. And to a point where we have, in fact, some of the associates there have been there for a long time, 34 years, 35
Wow.
years. And then even their kids are working with us now on things like this, which is absolutely amazing. And then among, La Madeleine has around 90 bakeries now. Around the 90 bakeries and so on, more than 1/3 where in fact our cashiers, busboys, or dishwasher, whoever, who started from scratch, and then they moved up, to be general managers.
That's amazing.
Which is this is the best thing
Yes.
we ever achieved. So then they stay home. They love it, and so if they love it, they stay home. Our guests will do the same thing, which is very good, because when I came here in the studio before, it's amazing. All the beautiful ladies said, "Oh, but by the way, I've been there, for years and years and years," which is wonderful. Love it.
Yes, I grew up eating your Caesar salad, your tomato soup, your strawberry Romanoff, all of your croissants and bakeries. It has fed myself when I was really young, and now that I have a family, it's been feeding my family. We go there once a week, just around the corner at the Preston Forest location. It is just one of those places that you just want to go and hang out right by the fireplace, have a cup of coffee with a beautiful chocolate croissant, and you're just feeding the soul of everybody in the Dallas area. So thank you so much.
No, we thank you, because I love when people love us, which is very simple.
totally agree.
But it's always the same thing. It starts with us. We need to give the love, and then the love is coming back. It's like for a kid. You give the love to a kid, and then the kid going to give it back to you. Otherwise, you may lose this kid. Okay.
When did you decide because I know there was like a big shift and change of when you went, not corporate, but you had a lot of more people to come and help you grow. I know that because I was around, and you had I would say maybe 5, 10 locations or so. Because I've been eating
Yes,
La Madeleine
yes,
for
yes,
over 20 years.
Yes,
And then you just blew up, and I'm like, I want to be La Madeleine one day. It is so amazing because you get to feed not just a couple of thousands, now you're feeding millions of souls. How was that decision made? Was it hard?
The decision was made, okay, what it is, one thing, I go back always to the same thing. Okay, if we created a family, it was not just to be a new idea or whatever. It is because if we have a family, and by the way, it happens with some other big companies, if you keep the spirit of who you are, if you keep the relationship with all these people, if we act as a family and so on, then you can grow. It's no problem, you can grow. If you don't do that, and then you make it slick, you make it more simple, more whatever and so on, so then you take some risk of losing the spirit, okay? So, but the spirit is what is, by the way, last year I was very honored about this, because we received, an award about the best company in North Texas for its spirit, okay? AT&T was there, for the ethics, and then we were there for the spirit and the ethics too, which was absolutely wonderful.
I bet that was probably a big accomplishment for you and your entire team to give an award like that.
Yes,
That is
yes.
amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. No, congratulations to everybody, not to me,
Right.
to my Dallas women. Oh, Dallas Fort Worth women.
I
They are
love
the
it.
one who made La Madeleine, not me.
Awesome. Awesome.
And they continue to do it.
Well, you feed us, and in turn we feed you, and we're going to keep eating there no matter what. So it's amazing. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.